Hello and good day to Dr. Nur Hidayah and Ms. Atika. I am Syahmin Aina binti Razid from 4B Tech. I will present my report on human capital and entrepreneurial intention, how entrepreneurship education and training provided by universities benefits the students. I will start my presentation with the background of study. Generally, this study is about entrepreneurship education and training and its impact on entrepreneurial intention among students. Next is problem statement. The first problem statement is by Endow et al. Stated that entrepreneurship is a vital aspect in countries' economic progress. Then, Secundo and Endow stated that entrepreneurship education and training plays a big role in influencing entrepreneurial education. However, according to Barba Sanchez and Atienza Sahukilo, stated that a study has proven that the influence of entrepreneurship education and training is unclear, inconsistent, and mixed. Therefore, it is important to investigate which factor contribute the most on entrepreneurial intention among students. Next, we move on to research questions and research objective. The research questions of this study are which element contribute the most on entrepreneurial intentions among students and what is the significant relationship between the elements of entrepreneurship education and training provided by universities on entrepreneurial intentions among students. Then, the research objective are to investigate which element contribute the most on entrepreneurial intentions among students and to identify the significant relationship between the element of entrepreneurship education and training provided by universities on entrepreneurial intentions among students. Next is conceptual framework. There are two independent variables which are element of entrepreneurship education and element of entrepreneurship training. The dependent variables of this study is entrepreneurial intention among students. Next, in research methodology, the sampling technique used is non-probability sampling, while the sampling size is 371 respondents among UTEM students. For the questionnaire, it consists of 3 sections. Section A is about demographic background, while Section B consists of questions regarding the independent variables, while Section C consists of questions about the dependent variable. The data analysis method used to carry out the research is multiple regression analysis and Pearson correlation analysis. The reliability test results show the Cronbach alpha is 0.928, which fell between 0.8 and 0.65. This proven that the questions in the survey is good and reliable. Next is the result of reliability test for the variables. The Cronbach alpha result for the independent variables also fell between 0.8 and 0.65, while the dependent variable fell within the range 0.8 and above, proven that the question regarding the variables is good and excellent. This is the demographic analysis table, which includes the gender, age, race, educational level, and faculty. The first research objective of this study is to investigate which element contribute the most on entrepreneurial intentions among students. The researcher uses multiple regression analysis to investigate which element contribute the most on entrepreneurial intention among students. It resulted in both independent variable have the same significant value of 0.000, which is below than 0.05. Therefore, this indicates that both independent variable have a significant relationship with the dependent variable. Then, the second objective uses Pearson correlation analysis to identify the significant relationship between the element of entrepreneurship education and training provided by universities on entrepreneurial intentions among students. The result of the first independent variable, which is the element of entrepreneurship education, shows a moderate correlation, while the element of entrepreneurship training shows a weak correlation with entrepreneurial intention among students. There are two hypotheses in this research where both of them is accepted, meaning that there is significant relationship between both independent variable and the dependent variable. The implication of this study is that it provides some knowledge on the impact of entrepreneurship education and training provided by universities on entrepreneurial intentions among students. In addition, it can act as a guide as a guidance for academic lecturers, particularly for those teaching entrepreneurial subjects, on what element they need to focus on. Next, the limitation of the study is time constraint due to the fact that there are deadlines in completing this research and the data is only gathered among UTEM students, so the data might not be accurate. The recommendation for this study is the future researcher may use qualitative approach to gain a better knowledge. This is the Gantt chart that represents the process of completing this research. And the last one is the references that are used to carry out this study. That is all from me. Thank you.